What is up, my veggies? My name is VeggieTales Raymond, and welcome back to the movie review. And today we're going to be reviewing Wreck-It Ralph. Now, I wanted to review the first movie before I went and reviewed Ralph Breaks the Internet, so I'm going to talk about Wreck-It Ralph first, and I will do Ralph Breaks the Internet in another video. So, lucky me, about a month ago, I think, I rewatched this movie, so to get ready for Ralph Breaks the Internet. Before I went and saw it. I think I saw it late November. I rewatched it late November. I rewatched this movie late November, I do believe. Yeah. Because I saw Ralph Breaks the Internet last month. Okay, off topic. I'm getting too grambled. So, Wreck-It Ralph. When I first saw the trailer for this movie, I was hyped. Not hyped, because like back then I wasn't like, movies, like kind of how I am now. But I did really want to see it, and when it came out, I really enjoyed it. Because, and looking back at it now, it still holds up today. The movie it's something that a lot of video game fans can enjoy. A lot of people were disappointed about the whole movie not taking place. Most 90% of the movie took place in Sugar Rush. I said it's about 80% of the movie took place in Sugar Rush, which my first viewing I really didn't think about that, but watching it again, yeah, I get what they were saying, and yeah, most of this movie does take place in Sugar Rush, and that's not the worst thing ever, but I kind of get where the complaints were there. But these characters we were introduced to, Ralph, Vanellope, crap, my mind just blanked. Sergeant Calhoun, Fix-It Felix, King Candy. These were all interesting characters. We had some cameos from characters we knew. There was a cameo from Bowser. We had a tiny cameo from Sonic. We had tons of cameos all over the place from lots of different games. I believe there was a Frogger cameo. That's one thing that was really good with this movie. There's a bunch of cameos, not like Ready Player One cameos, but there were cameos. The story itself is Ralph wants to be considered a good guy, not during work hours, or wants to be he's tired of being the bad guy, so he goes off to another game to try to become a good guy or be known as a good guy, and hijinks ensue. Felix goes looking for him, and Sergeant Calhoun is there as well, and it's all about trying to get Vanellope in the race, and there's all this stuff going on. I think it sounds more complicated than it actually is. It's a decent, and it's a pretty good animated movie. It's animated really well. It's got some good comedy. It's got some poop jokes in it at one point that I just didn't like. Looking back at it, it doesn't make me cringe. But it was still a pretty funny movie. The comedy worked. I really love the chemistry that built up over the movie between Ralph and Vanellope. It really worked. It made the movie work a lot. It was just completely enjoyable, and it was just a lot of fun just to sit down and watch this movie. I saw, I think, 3 or 4 times in the theater. And it was actually, I say it was worth seeing that many times in my opinion. Don't know if I should have seen it in theaters that many times though. I've seen it quite a bit since then. The movie is decently animated. It's decently it's pretty good voice acting. We got some recognizable voices in here. I like that it's not showered with celebrities like a lot of I don't know. There are celebrities in this, but not none of the ones that make you wanna. That people were bothered. There wasn't big. There were big names in the. I don't know what I'm trying to say. It wasn't hammered into the advertising saying, "Oh, this guy's in this and this guy's in this, and you gotta see it because this guy's in it." Basically, if that makes any sense at all. But the movie itself is decently animated. It's got a good story. It's got a good soundtrack. It's got a good song that they made for it. When Can I See You Again by Owl City. It's a really good song. The movie is just overall greatly animated. It's pretty good. I wouldn't say it's the best movie ever, but it is definitely one of the better modern Disney movies. Because looking back at some other movies that Disney's been releasing, this one kind of is on the better side than on the worst side, and Disney's been and clearly Wreck-It Ralph did pretty good, and that clarifies the sequel. And I rather enjoyed this movie. I really liked Felix is kind of a mixed bag of character for me, because at first he's a little awkward around Felix when he's trying to come up to be with everybody else up in the penthouse, and later he's like talking to him like nothing, and he's calling him his friend, and it's a little confusing, but it's not that big of a problem that I have to be bothered on the movie. Negatives, I've already talked about them. There's some jokes that don't work, some jokes that flop, some scenarios, and blah, 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 blah. But the movie itself is rather enjoyable. I'm not going to say I hate this movie at all. It is actually one of my favorite movies of the year it came out. I don't remember what year that was because it's been a while. But, wait, what year did Wreck-It Ralph actually come out? I don't even remember. But I remember when this movie came out, I really enjoyed it, and it was such a decent, pretty good animated movie. I must have thought it was really good when it came out because I saw it like at least 4 times in the theaters. But it was still a good movie, and I would definitely watch it multiple times again in the future because it's a really good movie, and who doesn't like Wreck-It Ralph now? It's basically, it's just really, really good, and we kind of need a full-on Wreck-It Ralph video game, not like the one we got. I played that. I liked it when before I knew what was big about video games. But I wouldn't mind playing a Wreck-It Ralph video game where it's actually legit, like, good. Or I don't have that talking about the video game is a topic for another video. But the movie is alright. I will go ahead and give it a 4 out of 5 rating. It's a pretty good movie. I'd very much recommend checking it out. If you haven't seen it, it's pretty good and entertaining. So if you want to go see Wreck-It Ralph, definitely go watch it. But yeah, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please tap the like button down below. Subscribe, leave me a comment, and link to all my social medias linked down the description below. And do not forget the notification button so you'll be notified when I upload these sweet videos. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!